Hello and welcome everybody. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. I'm here to do the Aries tarot reading for October. My, how the year is flying past so very quickly, despite everything that's happening. We're really being asked to process a lot of information these days, aren't we? And so that really does affect our sense of time. So let's go to the board now and have a look at what the cards have to say. I do a 5-card spread and I do it a little bit differently. I like to have a clairvoyant flash before I turn the cards over. Okay then, there we go. If you are new, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that notification bell right now. Alrighty, I've been shuffling these cards, but I'm just looking there, that one. As I shuffle them, I can feel an impact. When I look at them, one of them stands out, and that's the one I go for. So the first card for October, the beginning of the month, we go week by week. What do I see? Okay, I'm in a small room and I'm in a corner. It's like I've been in a corner, stuck in a corner, maybe jaded, maybe held back, maybe restricted, but I've been facing the wrong way. I've been facing into the corner. If I just change my point of view and turn around and realize that there's a whole big world out there, I don't have to be stuck anymore. So I turn around and I see there's a corridor and it's a way out. So beginning of October for Aries, there's a way out. The light is shining through. It's a beautiful warm yellow light, and I'm following that light and it turns into a yellow and coral hibiscus. I don't know if hibiscus mean anything to you. They don't to me. They don't have any sort of symbolism particularly, but flowers generally do mean happiness. This is stunningly beautiful though, yellow in the middle and coral, sort of pinky orangey colour on the outside of the flower. The card we get is the Two of Swords. If you're an Aries, you have some decisions to make in September, probably the beginning of September. Just be aware that in the background there are some reflections from the past here. We all have this. We all carry our past, our baggage with us, our experience with us. It doesn't have to be all, considered negative, but we do have a burden from everything that we've carried. Okay, so the Two Swords are about making decisions, and you're doing that because you're seeking balance in your life. Something has been out of balance in your life, dear Aries, and you're trying to find the balance once again. I just made a video on the resurgence, if you like, of the Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminine is rising now. I've been having more and more coming through about that. So maybe that's one way you can attain balance in your life. Alrighty, so let's look now at the second card for Aries for October 2020. I have stairs here on my right. So there are some actions that you need to take. Right side is masculine energy. It's about analysis. It's about thinking logically. Okay, some way you might have been pulled into something, believing someone else's belief system. For example, excuse me, coughing. It's now time to really reflect and review those beliefs because there's some action steps to be taken. Okay, I can see a cupboard that's actually really the door is stuck, and I see someone pulling the door open, and there's a whole lot of things from the past that you can find out, some new information that will help you in your life. There's some books in there that is about knowledge. So books symbolise knowledge. You need the wisdom to know how to apply the knowledge. There's a heap of flowers here. These are bright pink with a green background. Green's about growth. There's a lot of sort of palm leaves, different types of leaves here. So growth, abundance, and happiness. And these pink flowers, they're not like any flowers I've seen before, but they've got yellow again in the middle, and that is reminiscent of the sun, insight, awareness, and happiness. Okay, Ace of Swords, a new beginning for you, awesome Aries. You'll see all of these butterflies here flying off because Spirit is handing you the ability to analyze, dissect, and classify. That's what thinking is about. And using your thoughts, you're going to strike out and overcome the challenges. Look at these mountains in the background. These are challenges. But you can overcome them because you see here, there is a crown. Okay, so crown on your head. And you can be king and queen of all you survey in October. The time's going so fast. Okay, new decisions and stepping out on a new path in October. All right, looking now at the third week in October for you. I'm going with that one. Closing my eyes now. A lot of bright colours: yellow, blue, green, and pink. The night sky is above, and this is like Spirit. All of the stars in the sky are sort of twinkling, and these are little messages that you could be getting from Spirit if you can open yourself up and listen. There's some babies here that have just been born, newborns, and these are new projects, new ideas, a bit more than ideas. So this is something physical that you're going to start. You could start a new job, relocate into a new house. There's new beginnings all around you in October. Okay, and that is because the Seven of Swords, see, it's all swords so far. This is in your thinking, but you could be moving away from a difficult situation. Traditionally, this card is called the Thief in the Night card. Somebody stealing from you. It could be, yes, your money, your possessions, but also means your self-esteem, your self-respect. And in October, you might start to feel a little bit better about yourself and realise that you're actually doing the best you can do with what you've got. You're making progress. You've come a long way in your life and overcome a lot of difficulties. And so it's really not appropriate for you to be sort of bashing yourself up with negative thinking going on all the time, saying things like it's your fault or you're not worthwhile and all that sort of rubbish. Okay, but this implies that there's decisions to be made. Be careful you don't sacrifice yourself in making those decisions. When you're making them, you want to be thinking about what your needs are. What do you need in life? It's not just about, what you would like or what your wants are, but what do you actually need? Okay, can also suggest travel or something to do with your chakras opening up, maybe a detox or some sort of self-development course, meditation where you're opening up your chakras as well. Okay, fourth week of the month for you, awesome Aries. In October, what am I seeing? I'm seeing the beach. The subconscious waters are here. It's nighttime, but there's light, and it's just before the dawn, and I see the waves coming in. It's quite still, the water. This is your subconscious lapping the shores of your body. That the sand is actually, the earth is actually your body. The water is your subconscious. And it's like I'm walking along and there's beautiful pink tones in the sky, pink and blue and yellow. So these colours do seem to be important because they keep repeating in my mind. And I feel like you really have a great opportunity here for stillness and to get some peace in your life. Okay, justice. The justice card is tied in with this somehow. Okay, this is about natural law, L-O-R-E, not necessarily physical law, although it can be. If you do have a legal matter, this card certainly does indicate the energy going in your way. It's favourable if you have a legal matter. You'll see here she's dressed in black. The outcome is not known because she has to weigh the evidence here. And again, she has a sword. See how thinking is being repeated. It's like Spirit is really asking you to analyze. Listen to people, what they say, what comes out of their mouth, and analyze what they say. You want to pull it apart in your mind. He said this, she said that. And what does it mean? Are their actions in keeping with what they've said? You know, the best indicator of a person's personality is to look at the fruit of their life. What is in their life? What have they done? And have they achieved what they said they were going to do? Okay? Those sorts of questions. There's an owl here on her shoulder because she's listening to her intuition. So it's not, although thinking's important, it's not all about thinking. You need to sit and be still, so you can hear the whispers of the owl telling you the direction you should go. Feet on the ground, to be practical. Take some action steps, the red. Okay, and now looking at the last couple of days of September for you, awesome Aries. What do I see? What do I see? Going to that card. Closing my eyes now. What do I see? I see a skull. It's like the skull of a ram or a goat. I see the horns. So this could be a person like a Capricorn, for example, or another Aries perhaps. And it's a skull. So this is a relationship that's dead, but you might still have some memories coming back, or something reminds you of this person, an Aries or a Capricorn. I don't know what else I could say about, unless you actually find a skull of an animal. Close my eyes. What do I see? What else do I see? Aries or a goat. Okay, Aries for, okay, I'm in the car and it's pulling over to the right. So they're just talking about when something goes right, I know it means thinking. And the hangman comes up, and this is about being patient, okay? So it won't, whatever you're after, it won't happen overnight, but it will happen. And this is the energy where you're having a baby. I did see the baby before, so a whole lot of newborns. And you're having the baby, but you don't know exactly what time the baby's going to come. But the baby will come when the baby's ready. So just be patient, okay? It doesn't mean that anybody's actually going to physically die, but it might be a little bit frustrating because you have to wait for what you want for a while, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to close my eyes now and see what I can see for you, awesome Aries. Okay, for the month of October 2020, Aries, what do I see? I see a big triangle in the sky, and again, this is a symbol. This could be the Divine Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, or you might look at it in the feminine, because there is a rise of the feminine energies now, Virgin Mother Crone. And then I see it's like a hook coming out of the sky. Be careful you don't get hooked into other people's belief systems. There's a finger, it's the middle finger. I don't know what the middle finger means, but it's pressing a button. And yeah, just be examining and questioning things when people tell you things, okay? Examine and question. It doesn't mean that you agree or disagree. That's not the point of the exercise. It's for you to make up your own mind. And is that person coming from a genuine place? Or are they constantly trying to push their agenda all the time? Is it just about YouTube views? And they really don't believe in what they're saying, but they're just saying it to get more YouTube views, or more likes on Facebook, or something ridiculous like that. I see the colour orange and green. Orange is the sacral chakra, and this is your creativity, and again refers to sex and birth. I see the green, which is abundance, growth and expansion in your life. This would be a good time to get pregnant if that's what you're thinking, or you may want to get pregnant with an idea or a project such as a new business or start something in your pre-existing business, maybe start a new advertising campaign or do a new video or something like that. Okay, there's news coming. I see all these newspapers, and then there's lots of coins falling out of the newspapers, like the newspapers are rolled up and they're stuffed with coins. Coins can mean money, but they usually mean transformation. So there's some sort of transformation coming up in the news. You're going to hear something, and that's going to help you make up your mind about something. I see a shark. There could be anxiety of fear about this because you're not happy with what you're hearing or you're reading or you're seeing. And there could be some changes there. The green is changing colour. It's teal, and now it's going blue, and now it's coming out of your throat. You could be talking about this, expressing yourself, your real feelings. Maybe you've been, listening to someone and they haven't been quite on the mark, and now you realise that, hey, this is not right. Okay, so please go down into your heart and check. What does your heart tell you? What is your soul telling you? It's not just about our egos. You may have been wrong in some area, and so might I. I might be wrong. Everything I say might be completely incorrect. However, I can assure you that my goal is truth. And so even if I have been wrong on some points, that, the intent is correct. It's a true intent that I have, and that's what you can do. As long as you're looking within and your intent is true, that is very important. Okay, that's it. That's all I see. If you're new, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that notification bell right now. Leave me a comment. What do you think? I would love to know. Okay, it's all right if you make a mistake to admit it and acknowledge that. You know what? A mistake isn't even really a mistake. A mistake is a learning opportunity. And if you've made a mistake, you can say, okay, well, I won't do that again. I've learnt that whatever it is, you've learnt. Okay, have a wonderful month, and I shall see you again very soon. Okay, bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website, absolutesoulsecrets.com, for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.